Alright, people on YouTube, what's going on? This your boy, and I'm back at you with another video. And today we are going to be talking about the Juri matchup list. So I believe I covered another one of these back in like beginning of season 2, or not season 3, season 5. Beginning of season 5, like right at the start, I made a matchup list and everything. But it's been trying to calculate how many months, I can't add up, but it's been months, you know. It's been a couple of months how we played the new patch out, and there was a midway patch ish, maybe 5.5, season 5.5, we don't know, but you know, some characters got buffed, some characters got nerfed. We're trying to see which ones are good, and we're gonna talk about which ones beat Juri, who does this Juri destroy, and you know, we're gonna have some fun with this. But all right, as you can see, we have the tier list right here. So we're gonna obviously put Juri 5-5 because obviously Juri destroys herself or whatever. But I'm probably gonna go into all this stuff like maybe 20 seconds to 30 seconds a character. I don't want to make this too long, but to try and make it a little bit short and sweet. You know, if you ever want to find out like an in-depth conversation about it, feel free to go into my stream or maybe DM me. I don't sometimes respond to DMs because I'm lazy like that. But yeah. So Abigail, I think she just beats Abigail up, especially with him. He got nerfed pretty hard, and so I think it's just a little bit. It's just way easier for her. I think she just beats him. Akuma, I think this matchup still is probably in Akuma's favor, but it's definitely doable. It's doable for sure. Like there's no doubt that Akuma is so strong, but is he as strong as he once was? No. Hell no. Alex, I think Alex is not too bad. He has ways to go around Fireball, and he has good pokes. But I still think Juri can fight him pretty well. It's like not like really too bad at all. Rog, I think it's slightly in Rog's favor. I think it's a pretty good matchup for him because he plays so straightforward and he has ways around my straightforwardness. I think it's really beneficial for him. So like he has the V-Skill 1 to go through fireballs. He can try to like bully Juri in a way to stop my pressure, stop my store game. So it is kind of on the rough side for that. Birdie, I think slightly in his favor, only because I think he has a bit superior neutral, just slight bit, but it's been worse than like these seasons. I think you can fight Birdie, but like season 4 and everything, it was kind of rough because he had no like hitbox hitbox ratio that was like good for like the opposing character. It was just him mauling. Blanca, I think is 5-5. I think this one, I mean, I don't play crazy amount of Blancas, so I just think overall it's 5-5. Cammy, I think Cammy's on the rough side. I think again it's just a lot of like, she has a little bit better pokes than Juri personally. And once you fight like really good Cammy players, it's kind of on the rough side. Chun-Li, I think this is a 5-5 in my opinion. I think she can fight Chun-Li pretty well as long as she's really good at being annoying. It's like Chun-Li may have the superior neutral, but if you're able to go around that neutral, you know, you have some ways to stop it. Like she doesn't have like for sure ways to stop like fireball and me counter poking and everything. But she just has good like check, like kind of check dashes, check fake stuff type of normals, and she can kind of like a little bit maul Juri, a little bit, not too much, but it's not a bad matchup. It's not the worst. Cody, I think is 5-5. I think it's not too bad in the neutral and everything. He has ways around fireball and everything, but I think overall it's not bad. You know, you gotta watch what you're storing and everything, because obviously if a good Cody player sees you store bad times, he can react with like Ruffian or Zonk. And he has good pressure and everything. So overall it's not too bad though. Dan, I think she just beats up Dan, to be honest. Like Dan's too much of a joke that I don't want to go into it. Dawson, I think this matchup personally is good, mainly because you have ways around Dawson, and as long as you're more annoying than him, you're good. you know, sometimes Sims may, like, again, sometimes some characters may beat your character when it's a good matchup. It happens to like a lot of people. So like, this is just on paper and in theory what I think it is, but obviously in game and on paper are two different things. So just keep in mind of this. But I think Sim's a good matchup with V skill and Fireball, and you can force Sim to make bad decisions or aggravate them to do bad teleports and everything, and you know, make a snowball from there. Honda, I think Honda's a pretty good matchup. He can go over light Fireball. You have a DP to stop butt slam. You can reverse him obviously for hands and everything. You can punish his like forward heavy kick. It's like overall, it's not a bad matchup at all. Like, it's just good. I mean, Honda's obviously gonna be Honda. We all know how Honda players play. To be honest, let's be real. We all know how Honda players operate. They don't operate. They just press a button and hope to pray to God they win. Ed, I think this matchup. You know what? Because I'm thinking about it, I think I'll play 5-5. Ed's really annoying this season. He's like super annoying. I hate fighting Ed. So all I hear is Cycle Upper. Falk, I think she beats Falk, personally. I'm not sure if it's 6-4 or 5.5, but it's not too bad of a matchup. As long as you, I mean, you get V skill and like Fireball going, Falk players tend to make more mistakes. So I feel like that just helps out in the matchup personally. Fang, she beats up Fang so hard, bro. I don't want to talk about it. It's gonna hurt the Fang players too much. I think she beats Gil too. G, I think she loses to. Like, I would pick like Seth or Rashid in it, cause like G got better because of the recent patch, and if you just play a G with just simple ground game and everything, it's kind of rough. You gotta be like weirdly annoying. You gotta be like that you're not sure what I'm gonna do type annoying, you know. And sometimes I don't like playing like that. It's annoying. I'd rather just fight the character with another dirty trick or something like that, like Rashid, like rolling their fireballs and all that. But you can fight G. It just, you gotta keep careful what you do, because you know G's like prepare yourself and blows you up for anything. Guile, I think this matchup honestly is probably 5-5. This season, I think it's a solid 5-5. You can fight Guile. Beforehand, this matchup was definitely like here. But now this season, I think Guile is still good, obviously, but I think you can fight him. I'm pretty sure, I feel confident to say you can fight him. Hey, I need some drink. Alright. I think you can fight Guile. Ibuki, I think she can fight Ibuki. I think it's nothing too crazy. You just gotta watch out for Jumpy X Kunai, because that's her kind of get in for free move. I think they got kind of like the same neutral-ish, maybe. Kinda. You know, I think Ibuki not having like super crazy dumb 50-50s. Now with V-shit as well, so you can get out stuff. So it helps out that you have some stuff like that. Kage, I think it's not bad of a matchup. Yeah, I think it's not too bad. I think it's 5-5. I want to put 5.5, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do that just yet. I can see if it's a winning matchup. Like, I can see it. Yeah, Kage, he's stubby, kind of like Juri, but also you have ways around his stuff. And he actually doesn't have ways around your stuff unless he like goes ape and everything. So yeah, keep in mind of that. Yeah, Kage is not too bad. You can whiff punish him. You can go over fireballs. As long as you like late DP, you can just beat all the stuff from jumps like that. Crazy shenanigans. Karen, see, I kind of want to put her here because you can annoy Karen really effectively. But it's like Karen is Karen. I don't know where to put her. I actually probably think 5-5. I think Karen can fight, or Juri can fight Karen. It's just, you know, Karen is low forward, you die. Especially what she is. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. Does this look like the face of someone who's joking? Does it? Low forward equals death. Anyways. Ken? I think Ken's 5'5". It's not too bad. He obviously got buff and everything, and it kind of helped him be more consistent and everything, but I don't think it like changed up the matchup super hard. Again, I probably have to play with good Kens maybe, figure it out more, but I think it's just 5'5". It's not the worst matchup. It's not the worst shoulder to face against, in my opinion. Kolin, I think Kolin slightly wins. Cause like her V trigger got nerfed, sure, but she still has a little bit of the superior neutral, a little bit of the stronger poke game, and her whip punches are actually crazy. So, you know, Kolin is still cheap. She's still a cheap, ice cold mother trucker. So keep that in mind. Laura, I think she beats Laura. She can stop fireball. She can poke her out and everything. It's just annoying for Laura to get in. Obviously Laura is Laura, but if you just poke her Laura and just make her stop and make them annoyed, it's kind of GG's from there. Lucia, I feel like she beats Lucia personally. I'm not really afraid of Lucia. I mean, I'm like, okay, Lucia, cool. I can stop your fireballs. What is it? I think you can whiff punish Lucia as well. And if she tries to go for like that spin kick and to avoid the fireball, it's still like you're taking a risk. And especially if you do heavy because you're -4, I could punish you for that, and then that could snowball from there. It's kind of like, are you really willing to take that risk? Because I think the startup is too slow to react, so it's kind of rough for her to react to stuff. Bison, I think this is probably her worst matchup, to be honest. It's very annoying to. He is a bully. Bison, if there was a bully category, Bison would be like the top one or something, bro. He is definitely a bully when it comes to facing going against Juri. Like, just mauler. It got I can stop like Delzers and everything, but still, it's very, very annoying to like just get him off of you and everything and all that. Manat, I think she beats Manat personally. Like V-scale fireball, it's super annoying for Manat. Especially if you play that backdash forward dash game and Manat players can't get you like down and all that. They're like, bro, why is this character just moving backdash forward dash, backdash V-skill and all this stuff? Like, bro, please sit down so I can throw my orb at you. Thank you. And you're like, no. Nash. I still think she beats Nash. She can still punch a lot of stuff. Sobot's a bit annoying. Like, I think this matchup definitely was like up here, but I think she can still win it. She still wins it. Nash is tricky though, because it's like Nash players can play really weird. It's kind of like a Juri player. They can play really weird. It's one of those weird characters where like you see rarity in them, but when you see them, you're like, bro, what the hell are you doing? You know? So that's how I feel about Nash. He's just weird. If there was a weird category, he'd be like one of those. Nakali, I think just 5'5". I think just 5'5". What's up, Death Sauce? I think Nakali is just so bland that I don't want to talk about him. Poison, 5'5". Poison's still Poison. This season, she's still good. Like her heart rate stuff and all got nerfed, but it was like you just gotta, again, like a lot of these matchups, you gotta be annoying with Juri. If you play annoying the right way, you're good to go. Yeah, I think Poison is not too bad as long as you play like that fireball store game. You're pretty good to go for her. Like, and then you can punish Crouch Fierce and everything, that V skill and all that. There's like different stuff you can figure out with her. But yeah, I don't think it's too bad. Mika, 5'5". I mean, Mika's Mika. How do you think Juri will be against Ono? I don't know. I don't know what Ono does. I said Ono. Oro does. I don't know what Oro does, so I can't understand a matchup if I haven't seen the character or anything like that. Like we haven't seen like an actual character trailer, and I can't say. Yeah, I think Mika's 5'5". Mika's Mika. She's dumb. She's stupid. I wish for her to be deleted, but I'll poke her up, neutral her. But if she gets in, you know, it's casino time. Rashid, I think it's not too bad. I think it's like 5'5". As long as you, again, be annoying against Rashid and you're good to go. You know, you can whip punch him with that crouch fierce and everything. Obviously, you can check EX roll one shots and all that. And yeah, but keep in mind, Rashid. He's still good, still strong. And that's how I think about him. Ryu, Wandering Boy, ugly motherfucker. I think it's 5'5". Despite the buffs, I think it's still 5'5". Probably unless I play like a first to 100 with a really good Ryu, it's probably not gonna change my mind. So that's how I think of Ryu. I think it's like 5'5". A lot of these matches are gonna be 5'5", to be honest. Sagat, Sagat, Bob Saget. All right, Lord Baldy McBaldface, Mr. Clean. Yeah, I'll put him right here. I think his fireball game getting buffed and everything helped out in the matchup, so he can stop me from getting V-skill and whatnot. With the different like tiger shots and everything, it's very annoying for Juri. It's very, very annoying. Because if you can't get V-skill or fireball going, it's kind of like, all right, what's this guy to be afraid of, you know? Like, it's like you can't be annoying because then he's gonna be like, all right, tiger, tiger, tiger. You're not getting your stuff, tiger, tiger, tiger. So that's pretty annoying. I think Sakura's a bit on the rough side. She can punish a lot of stuff with a stand light kick and everything. And a neutral's not too bad against Juri. And Sakura can be more annoying than Juri, surprisingly. So I think it's without question that she definitely solidly beats Juri, in my opinion. Yeah, like she doesn't really do fireballs against Juri. For some reason, Sakura players do it to me. Don't know why. As long as you play neutral and keep it simple, you can punish a lot of Juri stuff. Seth, I think Seth's still a bad matchup, but it used to be like down here. I think it's a little bit right here. Seth is still strong, don't get me wrong, but I think with the additions of the axe kick nerf and, you know, health nerf and a lot of other stuff, I think it helps a lot a bit, but you gotta be the right kind of annoying. Again, a lot of these matchups just be annoying and you're good to go. So yeah, I think Seth overall is not a bad matchup. Obviously, you know, he has spin kick to go through fireballs and everything, but Juri's fireball is weird where like it can go through for the first few frames, but then it trades. So like he'll hit me, but then I hit him. So it's kind of like that weird interaction. So you can't really rely on it, and then you can punish light spin kick. You know, you can whiff punish Seth and everything. And like stealing V-skill, stealing Reno Dasatsu from Juri is kind of not the best one, to be honest. And again, as long as you play annoying on Seth, you're good to go. Urian, okay, Urian, hear me out. Hear me out. I think this matchup is, if I was to order this, it's like right here. I think she could probably beat Urian. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna like put it there. I think she like slightly loses the Urian only because of like a little bit better neutral, but I feel like she can stop a lot of Urian shenanigans. She can stop EX knees. She can obviously block EX tackle and everything. And then, but Urian is still Urian, you know. I think she can just stop a lot of his stuff. She can stop Fireball War. She can stop all that stuff. It's just a matter of how do you play against a Urian. As long as you play at the right cards, you're gonna still again play annoying. Make him unsure of what you're gonna do. Are you gonna destroy or something like that? You never know. Yeah. Vega, I think she probably beats Vega in my opinion. I mean, obviously once he has Claw on, it's very annoying. I mean, that's happened to everyone. Like, I'm pretty sure Vega with Claw on beats a lot of these characters in neutral and everything, but if you get him a lot down with that Claw off, and then it's like, all right, he lost a significant version of himself. So now he has to rely on crazy stuff. Like, I bet you Claw on Vega beats like what, like freaking Ken or Karen or something like that, like super long range buttons and everything. But then once you get that Claw off, it's kind of like, all right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know? Also, you can stop Barcelona. You can bait him. You can do a lot of stuff. So I think overall this matchup's pretty much in Juri's favor. Keith, I think it's hella in Juri's favor now. Or no, you know, I'll put it right here. I'll put it right here. I think Keith can fight Juri, but I think it's for sure in her match or in her favor right now, in my opinion. Like, as long as you have that fireball going and that Visco 2, because I personally think Visco 2. I mean, you could pick Visco 1 by all means, but I think Visco 2 is a superior one because another fireball he has to deal with. So if he doesn't know how to deal with it, it's kind of like, all right, what you gonna do? I think Zeku is a strong 5-5. I feel like she beats old, but she kind of loses to young. So I think that's why it's 5-5. Like, as long as you know which form you're using against her, if you're using it effectively, you can beat her. But I just feel like old doesn't do the trick. Young is where it's at, because then that's like good pressure, and you can probably go over fireballs and everything. But you know, you can figure out how it works, to be honest. She can go over grams. She can stop the Bushin flips and everything. She can do a lot of stuff. Rose, I think she beats Rose. Now, we haven't, like, you know, obviously seen offline Rose or nothing like that as much, but I think with the V skill and the fireball, like, the fireball is kind of a bait. Like, she got to see back, or is it forward roundhouse, I think, over it. But it's like, once that V skill is like, all right, are you going to throw fireballs? No, you're not. You're going to think about, like, is she getting store or not? And I'm like, all right, that's when I go in. And all of a sudden, you're like, all right, she's going in. Now I'm going to store. You're like, what the hell? What are you thinking of? You know? So I think she beats her because she can stop fireball war and everything. So, and I think she's meant to kind of like, what is it? She's kind of meant to be anti-fireball, because as you can see, how many characters like right here are actually like fireball war characters? There's only like one, right? Like an actual zoner, like zoner. Everyone else can like rush you down, get in that ass, and out neutral you and everything. So yeah, this is who I think Juri wins against, loses to, goes even with. It's not a pretty bad what is it? Not a pretty bad list considering the state of the game. Like, the overall game is balanced. I think it's pretty good to have like this, and you know, you may never know. Some Cody player may say something else. Like Cody may not have many bad matchups, something like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it. You know, make sure to follow me and all that if you want to find out more. And yeah, Juri doesn't suck. Stop talking about that. Bye.